This week was full of a lot of work and a lot of big purchases. Let's talk about it. In case you guys don't know me, my name is Jake Bensulock. I run a full-service production company here in Asheville, North Carolina by the name of Smoke Free Productions. And this week I filmed weddings, emus, interviews, and events, and it all led to me realizing that I needed a new piece of the kit. A second camera. So this camera here is the Lumix S9, and the reason that I went with this camera over all of the other cameras out right now comes down to a couple of things. First, obviously the price. So the price of the Lumix S9 was very, very compelling. Brand new, the Lumix S9 right now is on sale for $1,200. And if you look at it purely off of specs, you're getting a 6K full frame sensor that shoots open gate, no record limit for $1,200? That's pretty solid value. The second thing that I had to look into was I'm already a Lumix shooter. And although I definitely considered switching away from Lumix and going into a different camera company altogether, I looked into Sony's, Canon's, Nikon, all of them. I really love my A camera, which is the Lumix S5 2X, and I didn't think that any of the other companies offered me quite enough in my workflow to warrant the pain, the headaches of selling and buying all new cameras. So I was definitely sticking with Lumix. I definitely looked into buying a new A camera and keeping my camera as a B camera. But when I looked into what Lumix had to offer as a new A camera, it really came down to the S1 series. So there's the S1 II, S1 IIe, and the S1R2. But after doing more research, I realized that the overheating issues that people have been claiming are just they're not gonna work within my workflow. If you guys didn't know, I shoot a lot of weddings and interviews, and if I can't rely on my camera to run for at least an hour, then it can't be a reliable A camera for me. So those are all the reasons that I did go with the S9, but there was one other thing that really compelled me to buy this camera, and it goes along with the price. So the price of the camera was $1,200. I don't see the value of this going down much in the next year or two because it's already such a good price and it packs such a punch for what it does that I don't see it dropping below $1,000 anytime soon. With that said, that means it's gonna hold its resale value. And I don't think we are super far off from Lumix coming out with a camera that honestly blows all of the other cinema cameras on the market out of the water. I think Lumix is going to come out with a small mirrorless body with an incredible cinema sensor, internal RAW, 12-bit, that is super reliable and doesn't overheat and has its own mounting points. And I bet, knowing Lumix, it'll be at a very compelling price, probably around that $4,000 mark. So my plan is to use this, make as much money as I absolutely can with it, make amazing projects with it, and later down the line resell this camera and put that money towards pretty much an S1 II that doesn't overheat. So when Lumix does come out with that, I can assure you that I will be one of the first with the reviews and with it on hand, because that is going to be my dream camera. But for now, this S9 with my S5 2X has been a beautiful pairing, and I'm fully confident in 99.9% of projects that I will shoot with now my new tools. So this has been just a little review slash, I guess, justification on why I bought my new B camera, the Lumix S9. And I guess one question I can have for you guys is, would you trust a camera this small professionally? Because truthfully, I've already used it for client works and I've gotten nothing but compliments on the footage I've been getting. So yeah, cheers to new cameras, to being back on YouTube for good this time. And yeah, I would really appreciate if you guys checked out my business online. We are now on Google, so please drop a review if you would like. Check out my website, and yeah, drop something nice in the comments because I'll be replying there. And I will see you guys very soon.